This is not a repeat. This is getting stripped down. Hey guys, Ralph here. I'm going to take this to pieces. I reviewed it a few days ago, I think, and it was absolute bobbins. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it to pieces. Don't need it, don't want it, doesn't even work properly, so it's just taking up room. So let's do a video about it. Why not? So what we come with, plastic bit there, instructions, don't care. Oh, yeah. There's the alarm clock, let's hope it comes to pieces easily. We have a 5-volt transformer, but I don't think that's any good because the one before this, actually I think like I said before, it's I replaced the transformer with a decent 5-volt one. So this is the new one that came with the replacement, which the replacement is also faulty as well. And I don't trust that box. Remote control doesn't work at all. You'd see that if this actually worked. So this is, for all intents and purposes, the D9. The D9 Bluetooth radio alarm speaker made by, so this is another problem with this, made by D9, obviously. I mean, who's it by? Oh, by the way, yeah, finger's still poorly. Non-human damage warranty for one year. What? Oh, God. Chinese instructions. Chinese does not translate to English. Please. Yeah, whatever. It's quite funny reading some of it. There isn't even a manufacturer. D9 must be the actual... We're wasting time on this, aren't we? Warranty model. Where do you send it to? China? Warranty card. Issue. What? There isn't even a web page to go to. In case of it absolutely balls us up, don't send it anywhere. So, D9, care of China. Let's get this thing opened. Right, we're stripping this, and there's no part on this that's going to be saved. So, in the box goes the remote, goes the power supply, goes that, goes plastic. So let's see if there's anything on it that's worthwhile trying to get. Oh, well, that's an awkward one to start with. A big small screwdriver don't want to work. Plan B is a bigger screwdriver. It may not fit down the hole. Oh, there we go. Plastic, I don't know, I've got plenty of pieces of plastic around the place. Right, I'm hoping there's 2 screws on this. And not any under the feet. So there's a seam there. If any of you have a D9, oh bloody hell. So, here's a full teardown of this D9 model. D9, actually it is a model D9, it's just... It baffles me how something cannot have a product name. Yeah, it explains why 2 of these we've got sad so far is broken. If you see one of these on Amazon, do what you want, but you've been warned. There's no product company, there's nothing where it came from. China. So it's a very nondescript, non-product product. I've done that one. 2. If I seem like I'm not bothered about this, yeah. Already broken. Can't get these screws out. Is it just me? No. there we go. The last one out. Yeah, the finger was done, because this is obviously more interesting than trying to do this. Finger was done by one of my fans that I created. Brilliant idea, just sticking case fans together. 5. The only problem with it is one of them is very aggressive. It's at the moment on, I think it's 5 volts, and it's really good. It's not on now. Let me just turn, well, you can probably hear that. I can feel that. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But the blades are really, really sharp. I took 2 decent cuts into my finger, which didn't help, seeing as our lass has just come out of hospital. So I'm supposed to be there to help her, and I end up injuring myself. That's okay. It's not major. I can move. So we peel open the bottom, even though it's screwed together, it's still taped in. It's 2 3-watt speakers. I took 2 3-watt speakers off the last project, and I might be able to use them, but they are this big. 2-watt speakers. Okay, I'm more interested in these now than ever been. There's 4 of the bloody things. Well, how the hell are you meant to unscrew that? There's 3 screws down there. 1, 2. This thing must really just come apart. So inside, battery compartment off. Get rid of that. These are better speakers, but there's 4 of them. I'll connect to a board. Ribbon cable comes out, connects to the front display with buttons. That also screws in. It's on 3 parts, that. How the hell are you meant to take this to pieces? Why is that there? What is that? There's a piece down there, can you see? That's for the NFC. But the NFC isn't connected to anything. I can take one of these out. I have no chance on the others. Well, that section must come out anyway. The way it looks, it doesn't. So it's like the section's been put on and these speakers have been glued on afterwards. There's, I don't know if it's glue or if it's tape on there. Okay, does this slide off? No. You know what I'll have to do is cut things away. There you go. And this is only the speaker. Ah, hello. Very interesting construction on this. Okay. I know a lot of phones nowadays are all stuck together and glued together, but this is an alarm clock. What? Was that actually attached to that? Don't. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'll keep that as it is. That's already pre-wired, pre-done, and pre-meshed, so that could easily go inside the game system. Cut a square out and then mount this in. Make this the same width, the width of the mesh on top, and then leave this lip underneath and glue to the lip. That's yeah, it's not bad, that. As parts. I'm giving it as parts only. If I can get this one off same as, yeah, there you go, 2 speakers. So I am going to save something of this. Okay, so last part, it just falls to pieces. Now, do I want a battery pack? No, but I've got some new old gaming stuff, which I think I'm going to keep these for. The cue ball that I bought has got a lot of battery problems. It works, but it's the battery compartment which have got issues with the battery leak probably 20 odd years ago. But I think I'll peel these out. There's a potential of reusing these. It's not something that you think, yeah, I'll use them. They're magnetic, unless that magnet's rubbish. Alright. We are keeping more than I thought. Alright. That's the keep tray there. Oh. Oh, very quiet in here. I want something flat and big. And I can't use my head. Can't get this bugger out. The big screwdriver like this. I know what I should have done. I should have unsoldered that, which made that smaller. Okay. I am a Neanderthal. Neanderthal, shall I say? Let me strip down. Should just be using a screwdriver. Screwdriver and everything should just go. Ah, there we go. One's gone. I'm going to give this 10 more seconds and I'm not bothering. There you go, terrified it. That's one with a spring. Shouldn't really be saving this because this is just... I should be able to repair the parts, stick them in vinegar and stuff on the cue ball. Done. So that's in bin as well. In this compartment here, I'm trying to tidy up as I go. Don't need that. Something just fell on me. I want a spider. Yeah, the NFC stuff on the side, that's a bit of a joke, that. It's there, you can use it, but it's not wired up to anything, so it wouldn't work. Well, why would it work? Even this plastic box here, glued in place. On something that's a four-way lead that went into something, and it doesn't. Or does it? Where does that wire up to? Must be that. Must have just. Wow. That's thin. In the glue. Headphone socket. Power jack. USBs. Okay. Some good connectors here that you don't really buy. Hey, hello. That slides up. These are really tiny connectors. I bet you this has probably got more power than a Spectrum. Honestly. And it's absolutely useless to me. Because I can't resolder these, these are way too small and my eyes are just knackered. So, let's go to the next level. This is my level, this component level. I don't claim to be an electrician, never have been, always wanted to be. But I do know a little bit, so this is why I do this. Parts on there, they're wired up to that anyway. More tape. Yeah, I'm sure I could always use a. Get off my fingers. A 2.1, is it 2.1 or 2.5 mil jack plug, a headphone socket, definitely. If I ever do a Raspberry Pi or something, or any sort of project like that, use it as an headphone socket for a handheld. Yeah, I'll keep that as is. USB sockets are always useful for me. So that's another one for a keep pile. Let's get rid of the screwdriver and the hammer. Another screwdriver. Yeah. Longer way to go. I'm actually... I think that hole down the bottom there was where the cable must have gone to. Let's see. Well, this is now the top I'm working on, where the connectors for the iPod would have gone. Let's have a look. Get it out, get it out. Yeah, the cables are inside there. If you can see inside, yeah, cables. And even the NFC, why is that there? Because the bang at the side is the NFC. It's like a circuit board where they haven't wired up anything to it. Unless the NFC was part of the Bluetooth, but then again it wouldn't have powered anything. Anybody got a clue? No? Because I don't. Parts away. These edge connectors are absolutely tiny. Still probably the same 4 cables for a USB. They're all wrapped in metal. So there's some things with Chinese technology which is a copy on everybody else's. Which these are all wrapped in copper, but the thread round it is metallic. It's gorgeous design for bloody no reason at all. So let's keep unscrewing. I'm on the front panel now. I'll do that one in a second. 2 on the side there. Now, have we got anything that's thinly wired up to it? Mag switches. Good, I'll have them. So this is something I can salvage from this. It's not surprised me. It's kind of show me that there is at least something here. I'd love to be able to figure out how to use a display properly. This looks like it's just taped in. More onto there. 6 different, they're actually different mag switches then. Smaller ones, standard size. It's like the infrared receiver, LED LCD display. And those. Last front panel showing a couple more, well, I guess they're screws, but buttons. Yeah, we'll keep them for parts. Front panel gone, buttons gone. I don't really need them. I know I'll probably regret that. If I make something, I'll need something to actually put them back together with. Put the buttons on instead of just having the bare buttons. Now let's have a look at this. That part's a little... Oh! Can't get leeway with that. So, Neanderthal rules. So all it is then is just same again, isn't it? It's your connector with this funky metallic sort of thread wrapped around the cables with the different colours. Completely wasted on anybody. And they do tilt a little bit. It's a great idea, but it just seems to be thrown together. I have nothing with lightning connector anyway. All I have is USB micro and one iPhone, old iPhone. If anybody's interested in old phone reviews, I've got my old phones upstairs I can do a review on. I've got some really dodgy old phones, old Nokias, some not many Samsungs until nowadays with the S7, but yeah, if you want reviews, give a shout in the comments below. So what we're keeping then, yeah, a little bit of hoard up things, nothing major, nothing fancy. But can always reuse switches. Definitely can use these speakers because they're 4 ohm 3 watts, perfect for any sort of small handheld, and there's 4 of them. So yeah, that's quite good. And the parts off this as well. Connectors. Don't need the glue. I've got plenty of that already. But yeah, I can't see why this didn't work, but I can think it was down to either user error, and I can't blame our lass. But it just must be just a shoddy crap system programmed by an idiot. Fine screws everywhere. So yeah, that's a strip down of the D9 Bluetooth alarm speaker. If you want to buy one, just strip one down yourself, go for it. If not, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Don't put your finger in a fan. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.